Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And on today's episode of Two for Tuesday, an awesome open tag brought to you by Tom over there at Knife Delights. If you are not subscribed to Tom at Knife Delights, please go over there and give him a subscription. He's got a great channel, and this is a super fun open tag. All you do on this open tag is you pick two knives and you talk about them and have fun. Today, I'm going to throw a little twist onto that. And what I'm doing is I have two modern knives, modern folding knives, that I got in a box of traveling knives from Ray over at North Star Knife Reviews. Another great channel. If you're not already subscribed to Ray, get over there to North Star Knife Reviews. I will have links to both their channels, the little clicky things, you know, how you can do down in the lower part there when everything's said and done. So we're going to start the day off. I'm going to show you both knives. Start off first with the CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tools. This is the M16, nice little knife. This is the M16-01S, and we got the San Ren Mew, a little bit bigger. This is the 1161. Both these knives are still available, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you right now, one of these knives let me down a little bit. I was really bummed about it. And yeah, it shocked me that it actually let me down. So we're going to talk about them both. But still, even though the one knife let me down a little bit, it's still a wonderful knife if it suits your purposes. So we'll get rid of the San Ren Move for now. We'll just put that off to the side. And we'll get into the CRKT knife. I keep on calling it CKRT. Okay, my understanding with the M16, which is still available, the -01S, is that there are a bunch of models of the M16. It's what comes after the dash that determines the blade type and a few other features. It is a nice knife. It moves very well. It's got thumb studs, got great jimping here. I really like the jimping on this one. I do like that. I'll call that a spear point blade. I do like it very much. It's tip down carry only. I prefer tip up, but that's a personal thing. Nothing wrong with the tip down carry. It's just not my cup of tea. And when I look at it, it's a great knife. It's actually not that heavy. I should have brought my scale. I apologize about that. I should have brought my scale out. It's got a great flow through design, great piece. The clip is really strong. Here's what lets me down. This is a knife that lets me down. It is a frame lock. It locks up great. I sometimes struggle because there is no cutout on this side so that you can get your thumb in. There is a little bit of line there or grooving there that you can see. If I can get the light this right, there you can see it. But when you got really big hands like I do and thumbs, you can do it, but it's very awkward to do. And now that doesn't make it a bad knife. That just, in my mind, says, for me, it's not my cup of tea. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I have two things now that I found that I don't necessarily like. Tip down carry only. And this, there's sometimes I cannot get it to go. And it just, I hate putting this knife down at all because it is a great knife. And Columbia River Knife and Tools make great pieces of cutlery. But for me, that makes this knife a no-go for me. But I still wanted to show it because there's a lot of people out there that might not have big old thumbs that this might be a beautiful piece for them that they can carry nicely. And I mean, even with my big old meat hooks, I still am good to go on this, so I like the swedging up here. It's a beautiful knife. It's a very, very well made knife, a very nice looking knife, but it just, for me, I can't fall in love with it. But for somebody that might have a little bit smaller hands or maybe better dexterity. My dexterity is really bad anymore. This might be a great knife for you. I found this style, the M16 knives, online available for anywhere, depending if you found them on sale, being around $26 upwards. I think there was one that was 40 something. I don't know if that was just an oddball or if I had some special material. I should have paid closer attention to it. But if you're looking for a nice knife that'll get the job done, I would say you could go with the CRKT M16 model and be well satisfied. Next up, we have the San Ren Move 1611. It's blade seal of 14C828N. Oh, I forgot to tell you what the blade seal was on the M16. I don't know if it says. is. It does not say. So I don't know what it is. I apologize about that. But the Sanren Wu is a blade steel 14C 28N. I do notice the ones that are advertised on Amazon are saying D2 steel. So pretty much, yeah, my understanding of steel's same or good enough. The handle is stainless steel. This one does weigh a bit more than the M16. It is slightly larger also. So that would explain why. It does have a modified Tonto blade. I'm not sure what those emblems mean there. There you go with this. And I guess there is an 1162 that has a little bit uh, nicer, it has like inlays. I don't want to call it nicer, but inlays. There's the blade steel. Sorry, and you can see the detent hole there. But this was a unique where you can push that slide forward and you got a lock. It will not allow the frame lock to come out, which is kind of cool. I like that. This thing is, again, this thing's like, if that frame lock wasn't pushing in on it, this thing is just butter. I mean, I don't know if Ray has ever lubed it or anything, but man, this thing is like on butter. It is just fits my hand awesomely. It does have a little bit of a cutout here, a notch, so you can get into the frame lock way easier. Has great jimping on the flipper, which becomes, up to here. I would like it if there's a little bit of jimping here. That would be very nice. And honestly, if this was my knife, I'd probably take my lathe and I'd cut in a little bit of jimping. Let's see if I could get. Yeah, I could get the blade if I was really careful to cut in a little bit of jimping. And I would use my lathe because I have it available to me. It does have swedging all the way down the blade. This modified Tonto blade is sharp. It's very, oof. I like it. I should have brought some paper with me to the table. This blue anodized piece right here is this a really, really nice, I don't know what you want to call it, but contrast color. It looks good on there. You got this all silverish gray, and then you got this nice blue piece of anodized. It just looks nice. This pocket clip is, if anything, I'd say it's almost too tight. It is obnoxious, but it's tip up carry, right hand only, because the clip, if you look closely, you can see where it is down into the handle. This side doesn't have a cutout. This looks like if you get the proper size Allen head in there, you can take it apart or adjust it. I'm not sure what size that is. I apologize for that. But overall, I think this is just, for a knife that I found on Amazon at $35. Honestly, Ray, I'm buying me one of these. This thing is sweet for 35 bucks. It's already in my cart. I just got to get the money there to do it because Mama Bear's put me on a budget. Dang it. But that's okay. I deserved it. I was getting carried away. But yeah, just a beautiful piece of cutlery. Sanrenmu. Both these are made in China pieces. You can't complain. And for the money, either one of these is a great piece. It just depends on what size piece of cutlery you want and what type of blade style you want. Like I said, the CRKT, it let me down a little bit on a couple things, but it's mostly because of the size of my hands, and my preferred carry is tip up. Lots of people like tip down. Again, it's nothing wrong with the knife on the pocket clip as far as that goes. It's just a personal feeling. Nothing wrong with the knife, even for the release of the frame lock. It's just my thumbs with my medical conditions. I can't feel my hands, and I basically need a massive cutout like the Sanrenmu has, to where it's like you can't miss it. You know what I mean? So again, I feel almost bad that I said the CRKT M16 let me down, because it's always been a knife that I wanted to check out, but I never bought one. And I'm kind of glad that I never had bought one, because I would have gotten it and been bummed. But that's, again, neither here nor there, because it's not a bad thing. It's not the knife. The knife's not bad, is what I'm trying to say. It's just my fingers don't work properly, so it's on me. You know what I'm saying? So would I recommend either of these knives? Oh, absolutely. If you got a problem like me or got really big hands, I would say go with the Sanrenmu. If you don't have that problem, you want something a little smaller and you like tip down carry, go with the CRKT. Like I said, I think they're both great knives. I think they are both. For what I've seen the prices, I'd buy them. Yeah. In fact, like I said, the Sanrenmu is in my cart. I love the modified Tonto blade, and yeah, I'm just gonna babble if I keep going. But again, thank you for watching. Double check to make sure that you're subscribed to Knife the Lights over there. Tom's a great guy, and double check to make sure that you're subscribed to Ray at North Star Knife Reviews. Great guy. Allowed this box of knives to come to me, and the next two I'm going to review are these are great knives, but the next two are traditional folders, and oh, they're just gorgeous pieces that I'm so excited to review. Um, I'm gonna what I usually do is I'm in my chair, I'm watching TV, doing stuff like cutting open packages and stuff. I'll take the knife I'm getting ready to. I don't even want to call this a review. This is an overview, and I'll just use it to cut packages because I'm not going to take Ray's knives and go out and beat the holy heck out of them. That's not what I do normally, anyways. I might go test them on some uh, branches and stuff like that you've seen, but I'm not going to go nuts. And plus, these are not my knives, so I'm not going to go beat on them to see what they can handle. But again, Tom, thanks for this awesome open tag. Ray, thank you, man, for letting me check out these knives. This is, oh yeah, yeah, thank you so much. It's been fun looking at them. I'm playing around with them. And I'll double check these blades before I send them off to the next person to make sure that I don't have any tape residue, like right there on the tip. You can see a little tape residue. I'll clean them up. I'll make sure they're good and clean, just like I got them, because I don't want to send them, I don't want to forward them to somebody. Oh, my camera's want it to focus. You can do it. There it goes. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. And with that being said, live long, prosper, and collect your own way.